Okay, this is Coach Rudy, and I wanted to speak to you about the upcoming year, 2020. I'm going to be doing some different things in this upcoming year. I'm going to start choosing me, meaning I'm going to do what I need to do to make things better for me in my life instead of thinking of the next person or whatever. Because when you wake up the next morning, and realize it's a new year. Shouldn't there be new things? We all start with the idea that we're going to do New Year resolutions and things like that. And we act like, oh, everything's going to be new. Everything's going to be this and that. And I say, and you're probably saying, well, then what are you saying? You're saying the same thing, but everything is going to be different. I've been changing things little by little daily. And when you do that, you get closer to a new reality. And by being 2020, see 2020, that's a new sign. Even my glasses are probably spiked up to be 2020 now. You know, the defectiveness of what my eyes may have been or is. And then when I put the glasses on, I can see the 2020 vision. For me, 2020 means a new vision, a new reality, a new way of seeing things, a new way of doing things. And this is what that 2020 represents to me. And the only way to get a new result is to change the way you've been doing things. If you keep doing things the same way, you're going to get the same results. And that's the definition of insanity if you expecting something different just because you're doing the same thing. How about this? If you keep putting that paper down on the table and you just keep putting that paper down on the table daily, and it stays, for instance, there's no wind, no nothing. Just constantly stays. Maybe a little dust, but constantly stays. Nothing changes. Unless you put that paper on the table and you decide you're going to open the window. It just might blow away. Or you put that paper on the table and you take a pen and you write something. And then you write something else. And then you write something else. And the action of doing that is going to be something different anyway. Because at that point, depending on what you write, may mean something. And you might have to come back to that same paper and cross out. Or put a check mark. Or just bottle it up, start off with a new piece of paper because what you wrote was nonsense. Or frame it on the wall because you drew something. Or you created something. Or you wrote a declaration. Or there's a new poem. There's something to make you sing. So yeah, things are going to change for 2020. And people that believe in numerology. So the number 4 is for 2020. So let's see what the magical or mysterious number 4 is all about for numerology. So right now, I'm looking it up. Google's a good site. Okay. Now, for numerology, number 4 is the worker. Okay. There are 4 elements: air, fire, water, and earth. North, south, east, and west. The salt of the earth. Possessing a masculine energy reflective of energy, of strength, methodical, stability, organization, and foundation building. So the whole point of what I take, for instance, if I took this apart and thought about it, because the numerology life path number 4, for instance, we'll get into that. But it being the worker, meaning I'm going to get into work and get into gear to change the things I do not like. Like, for instance, when I get up in the morning and I think about going to a new job or a job I've had before, and went to school for something else, and it didn't change when I went to this job I have, right? So it might get more duties, but nothing really changed. So you still do the same stuff, but more duties. You see what I mean? You still have the same title is basically what I'm saying, but you have more duties to add on to the title and more stressors for the nonsense. So it's just time to change that. It's time to move on. It's time to make a change in that direction. And that's going to make you feel better. When you feel better, you act better, you feel renewed, you feel confident, you make strides, more strides that mean something that's going to make a difference. And when you make those strides that make a difference, you will definitely see that you'll take better chances, better decisions, everything. Last year I traveled. I think I traveled in June. No, this year I think I traveled in June. Yeah. And then the year before that, I traveled in September. So this 2020, I'm still going to travel. That's not going to change. I want to travel. But I might travel with a different kind of way of doing things, you know. I might have a different outlook when I'm traveling. I might plan differently. I might pack differently. Things might be changed. You know, it just might change. It has to. Because the way it's been going doesn't mean it has to be the same. So now they have a biblical numerology number 4. One of the verses in the Holy Bible, there's a river of paradise that parted into 4 heads. And therefore, the Bible numerology number 4 denotes division. And the number 4 is the square of number 2, which is also marked the material completeness, which is kind of wholeness as mentioned in the Bible. So if 2 of the square of 2, so 2 times 2 makes 4. Okay, so 4, and you break it down, and it's 2 of the square root of 2. Now, numerology number 2, right, means, biblically, we already saw that's the completion number. So, biblically, it's sensual, graceful, loyal partner who's going to be a demanding the worth, but is worth the trouble. Intuitively, all single numbers. She's okay. Let's get this one because there's always a series of things that you can read from and say, well, do I take it to be what that is or what? The number 2 symbolizing mature womanhood implies. Okay. Energy of sacred feminine. But I feel like this, honestly. 2020 has to change. Things have to be different. I just recently changed and got me another coach, a life coach. And actually, she's not a life coach. She's a business coach. So I'm even thinking of going further in the business realm. Because things have to change. I can't keep going to work or being or going to my job, which is just over broke. Especially when things haven't changed. There's no room for growth because the ceiling is already packed right now. The person that's in the ceiling or right there, not like they can't be moved. It's just that things are not changing. And it don't seem to change. And people are stepping over their boundaries and deciding that what they want you to do is more important than what you want to do. And they feel like their say is the most important thing and your say meaningless. I don't have time for all that. It's not supposed to happen. It's not going to happen no more. I'm tired of that. It has to be different. And it's time for me to start having some fun. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm having fun, but I'm going to have some more fun. And I can't wait. So let your 2020 mean a lot for you. Let it mean like having the most fun that you can. Not at the expense of hurting someone, but at the expense of changing your life, taking some solid advice, hiring a life coach, hiring a business coach, hiring a consulting firm, mapping up your life, doing different things, crossing out your things to do list or whatever for your goals in your life, and just making it work, making it last, enjoying. Now, I just got through seeing this movie called Hustlers. And it's interesting in the movie that out of all that time, all they could think about was stilettos and clothes to buy and furs and all this and all like that. And I was like, out of all this money you have come through your hands, you just bought all this material things. All these things were only material. And at the end, what did you have? Yeah, you had family, you had unity and all that, but when the poop hit the fan, what was left? When you got too greedy, what happened? Everything just blew apart, blew up in your face. So you got to always plan for the future, even when it's still the present time. And you got to always plan for the future, even if it is the future. So you got to be careful, and you got to tread wisely and do the best you can. And let this 2020 be the best we ever wanted to see. Because this is the time. This is our time. Pick you. Pick yourself. And if you need some advice or any help or an assistance, look into getting a life coach or a business coach or spiritual advisor, whatever the case may be. All right? Have a great day. Much love to you. And enjoy the rest of your life. Bye.